Goes well, I mean, like, it has to, right? Like, I'm gonna try to basically make no misplays. And so when we clear, I think I'm gonna upload this as a bonus footage or something onto YouTube. The watt runs. Okay. So my GBA is not like super fast or anything, otherwise he would have gone first. But if you're not going first, then no big deal. Okay. So commander here. I'm gonna try to do this on commander. Okay, cool. This might not even be a bad time to Hellfire. I'll do it with Poggle. Okay, let's do that here. Soldier's taking another turn. This is like one of the great things about having 100% crit chance soldier. Like you're gonna take so many turns. Okay, like I could even give soldier another turn by doing the assist on soldier. It's just too much turn meter. We'll just do this. Why not? Okay, who's first? Sharpshooter? Sure. Okay. Let's do this. No ability block. I'm trying to land an ability block here. I'm gonna take off his turn meter here. Could have healed. I didn't have to though. Like my protection is pretty much already full, so there's no point. I could have dispelled all the exposes on Pago and Sanfak. I'll make sure that I ability block everyone I need to. He's still here. Wow. Just gonna do a basic here then. Yeet. Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna do that here. Take out medic. Okay, there we go. Ability block, nice. There we go. If you really want some extra damage, you could try to pay attention to when Pago's taking a turn. You could try to line up your attacks in such a way that Pago is going to get the last hit. It's a lot of like paying attention to the detail. Like if you want to do that, you could also do that, you know. Alright, so here we have Shakti, Medic, Sharpshooter. I don't like Shakti. But she's not like the worst though, so like she... Okay. Like Barriers is actually super annoying, like much more annoying than anything in my opinion. Got a Sharpshooter, got that guy. But yeah, so pretty much every single turn you're gonna have a Hailfire that you can use. Could do it on Spy or Sunfac, honestly. I don't have to do it now. Could do it now too. I'm gonna take one more turn or something. Okay, that's fine. Could do it now. Oh wait, hold on, I can't. But yeah, so Soldier takes a lot of turns, so that's why like his things reset. Do this now we can do it. Okay, so maybe ability block medic. Oops. Oh no, I misclicked. It's okay though. We took another turn right away, so I mean, I literally I did not mean to press that button. All right, so let's just get him out, or almost. There we go. Nice counters. I could try to dispel this. I don't have to though. Like you know, I'm just gonna do this then. Shakti, medic, eat cough. Don't have to ability block eat cough. But like right now there's like nobody threatening anymore, so like Shakti is not a big deal for Geos. But when I use my Empire, like the counter attacks is really annoying. Because the only relic Empire unit that I have right now is Darth Vader. So I have a pretty weak like Palpatine and Thrawn and stuff like that. So when I counter it can be like pretty lethal. Mace Windu, Surgeon, Medic, Sharpshooter. Okay. But yeah, so like Geos have a Dispel. Like Sunpack has a Dispel. GBA has a Dispel too, actually. When he crits. Like some people overlook that, but it's something important to know. That's why like sometimes in 3v3, you could just have GBA. And then you're still gonna be able to Dispel. Even without Sunpack. Alright, so Surgeon, let's go for Surgeon first. There's a Shatter Point. So basically when Mace hit the Brute again, the Brute will just die. Okay, is now the time? Why not? Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna do this and try to take off some turn meter here. So here's where like if Pago had a turn, I would use Pago to kill the Surgeon because he's got an expose. Even he had a little bit more health, like Pago would have popped the expose and like he would have gotten the kill, and I would have gotten like 1 stack of Separatist affiliation, which I have 4 stacks of right now. How did that even happen? I wasn't even trying. But yeah, Pago, like my Pago is like gear 11, and typically it's pretty hard to line it up. But you could try to play around with the exposes and stuff like that. I'm sure I explained how like in a previous video or something, but basically when you sweep with GBA or when you expose with Spy, they get the exposes, and then you know Pago takes a turn, pops it. We just take out Medic. Get rid of him. Could wipe here, but I'm gonna save it. Just take off some turn meters here and do this on Mace. And so we're just taking a turn. What do I have here? Sharpshooter? Okay. But yeah, so when you have 4 or 5, when you have 5 Geos, you don't want to press the droid here on that's the one, the icon that's flashing. You do not want to do that. Because otherwise you're gonna spawn the droid, and then, you know, that's gonna mess up with you're not gonna have a taunting Brute anymore if you do that. Okay, gonna do this. Maybe I should just get rid of Mace. I don't want to be approaching the phase 4 and then Mace Windu somehow kills the Brute. And then I'm not gonna have the Brute to begin with. That would be bad. So here I can even do a Dispel. So now I don't have the Shatter Point anymore. Okay, well, I mean, that was gonna happen anyways. And I'm fine using the Eat there because I'm gonna get it back super quickly anyways, so it doesn't really matter to me too much. Like 1 more turn, we'll get it back. Alright. Okay, what do I have here? Ayla, Luminara, Arc Trooper is important, Surgeon is important, this guy's important. I think I'm gonna start with this actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. I need some turn meter in general, so let's do this. Ability blocked, nice. So here I could actually just Hailfire. But yeah, you see how Soldier is getting Hailfire every single turn, every single phase, pretty much. No ability block. No ability block. Does he have... No, he does not. Okay. Yeah, so this is where if you had a Relic Geo, or Geo Spy, like, it would be pretty handy. Okay, gonna do this here. Ability blocked. Nice. Ability blocked. Like, he could have even tried to ability block the commander, because I believe he gives turn meter. And that's like, you don't want them to take more turns if you could prevent it. But I had I was not landing ability blocks for a couple turns. That's why I didn't do it. Ooh. A lot of damage. Got Retribution. Do I want to hit him? Alright. So here's where taunting with Sunfac is actually okay. Especially considering that my GBA is ability blocked, so he's not going to be able to spawn. So now the question is, when I taunt, I can pull back turn meter. And I believe it goes through opponency check, which means if they have tenacity down, like you want to use the taunt on characters with tenacity down so that you actually pull away their turn meter. So if you pay attention to Ayla's turn meter here, if I press it, her turn meter went down to pretty much 0. Just a really minor thing you could pay attention to if you want to. Now I'm going to take out Vanguard, and we should be good. Should be good. Hailfire ready again. Does Ayla counter? You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try to get rid of Ayla if I could. Although the smarter thing would be to wait for GBA's summon first, and then you go for the characters that actually counterattack. Because while you don't have the brute, you don't want to be counterattacked too much. Oh, he does that. Okay, it's all right though. Okay, there we go. It is back. Go for it. And just do that, just because why not? Okay. Alright, so a rather flawless, well, it's not, I did made a misclick, which didn't matter, by the way. But if the circumstance was a little bit different, maybe it would have mattered. But in this case, it didn't really matter, and that was a pretty much a flawless victory. But there you go, one more bonus footage for YouTube.